Now we will review operating hazards. There are personal hazards. Personal hazards are those hazards which might harm us, the operator. Bystander hazards. Bystander hazards are those which might harm coworkers or other bystanders while we are operating the equipment. And property hazards. Property hazards are those which might harm the equipment or other property in the course of using the equipment. Bystander hazards. These are injuries to coworkers or bystanders from the public, which could be caused by you operating the aerator. Do not leave an aerator unattended. Be aware that the aerator can roll, especially when the tines are not in the ground. Always park it on flat ground when not in use. Keeping the tines in the lowered position on turf when not in use is a good safety practice that may stop it from rolling unexpectedly while on a lawn. Property hazards. Running with the tines down over hard surfaces or any surface you don't want to aerate may damage the tines, and it may damage the ground surface. Avoid this. The tines may penetrate anything on or beneath the surface, including sprinkler heads and sprinkler lines. Be mindful, most sprinkler heads are at the edges of the lawns and gardens. Keep an eye out for the heads as you work. Sometimes the heads will be marked for you with flags or paint, but not usually. Report any damage done to your supervisor. Walking the property prior to aerating may help you identify sprinkler and other hazards. Keeping the tines in a lowered position into the ground is a sensible way to park the aerator. This will stop it from rolling on lawns unexpectedly. But lowering the tines on a hard surface like asphalt, cement, or a truck's bed may damage the tines and the surface itself. Lowering the tines on a medium-density surface like a wooden trailer bed is considered okay by some managers. Ask your supervisor what he prefers in your situation. Be careful when turning or maneuvering near cars or other valuable property. The aerator is rather long and awkward to maneuver. The aerator handle can easily scratch a car or building. The aerator, because it has a roller drum, will roll freely while being transported unless securely tied down. The aerator will move with considerable speed and force when operated at full ground speed. You must be careful when reaching the end of a row or when turning that you do not allow the aerator to run into objects like cars or landscape plants. Slow down as you near the end of your pass.